Welcome. I am Vicki Body Key, traditional naturopath and certified emotion code body code practitioner. I am here today to offer you emotional support during the holidays. But before I get into that, let me tell you a little bit about myself and my healing journey. So, in my other life, I like to say I was an elementary school teacher, and at the end of 2008, my endometriosis was diagnosed as turning into cancer. So I had a complete hysterectomy. During my recovery time, I decided that, it's time that I learn how to take better care of this vessel that God has given me. So I went back to school for 5 more years to learn about natural health and healing. So I'm still a teacher, just in a different way now. I teach people about natural ways to bring homeostasis to the body. And using frequencies is a lot of interesting research and study that's been done around that. So without any further ado, I am going to share my screen and tell you a little bit more about this emotional support during the holidays program that I've created for you. Okay, so we will be using your inner voice during this 8-week program. And I am so excited to start telling you about this. I can't wait. So first of all, who is this emotional support for over the holidays? So we're specifically looking for those who have imbalances in the following areas: anxiety, depression, pain, sleep, and other. So other could be, for example, grief. Maybe this is your first holiday season without a loved one. So I want to be there for you, and I want to help you to get through the holidays and maybe even enjoy them a little bit. So our objectives during this webinar is to learn about frequencies. So what are frequencies, and what does our physical voice reveal about our emotions and subconscious? Then we want to also learn about the inner voice and how it can support you through the holidays. So first of all, let's get started with frequency. Frequency describes the number of waves that pass a fixed place in a given amount of time. So if the time it takes for a wave to pass is a half a second, then the frequency is 2 per second. If it takes 1/100th of an hour, the frequency is 100 per hour. So you can kind of see that the lower frequencies have a bigger span and the higher frequencies are closer together. So did you know that sound can actually be healing, and that certain frequencies can alter the chemistry in your body and in your brain? So for as long as civilization has existed and before humans had words to eloquently describe sounds, instruments, chanting, and vibrational frequencies have been used in ceremonies, treatments, and healing sessions to stimulate positive chemical changes in the minds, bodies, and souls of people. Research has uncovered that even in ancient times, the Greek physicians used flutes to heal sick patients and vibration to aid in digestion and to induce sleep. Even the Aborigines have used a healing tool for a long time. The sound, the vibration, if you've ever been at a crystal bowl healing session or even just music, can be very healing. So emotions and frequencies. So some of you may have even seen something like this before. This is an emotional frequency chart. And over here is the scale. This is the level, and this is emotional state. So if we're down here in the lower area, let's say guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, those are lower frequencies. So those are, having your body at a lower point. But when we get up here to love, joy, and peace, those are higher vibrations and higher frequencies. And that is where healing takes place. So let's talk a little bit about your subconscious mind. The conscious mind is only 5%. We only use 5% of our conscious mind. So that's for like logical thinking, willpower, short-term memory, critical thinking. And then the subconscious or unconscious mind, 95% of what's going on in us is in that level. So that's like beliefs, long-term memory, protective reactions, imaginations, controls, all the systems in the body, emotions, values, intuitions, fear, and self-image. So the subconscious mind also is known as the unconscious mind and is a powerful and mysterious aspect of human psychology that influences our thoughts, our emotions, behaviors, and perceptions without our conscious awareness. It is believed to be responsible for, again, 95% of our mental activity. And this conscious mind is only 5%. So the subconscious mind operates below the level of conscious awareness and is not easily accessible through introspection or self-reflection. It is believed to be the storehouse of all of our memories, experiences, beliefs, and emotions, both positive and negative, which have been accumulated over our lifetime. These memories and experiences shape our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors in profound ways, often without us even realizing it. So what does your voice reveal? So when we talk or sing, we generate a series of musical notes and chords that emotionally express to the listener characteristics and attributes of our personality, many of which are deeply hidden in our subconscious mind. What we emotionally express through our voice has a profound effect on our personal, business relationships, and has a direct extension of our happiness and success. We live our lives largely unaware of the vast amount of information we accumulate or communicate daily with our voice. The actual words we speak are either empowered or nullified by the programming of our subconscious mind. So how do these frequencies actually impact our health? So our cells exchange information and regulate body functions through the sending and receiving of specific frequencies. The cell signaling proceeds and regulates all biochemical actions. When these natural frequency signals become scrambled, so does our body's ability to self-regulate and maintain healthy function. So the emotional support for the holidays, the purpose of this program that I put together for you is to provide individualized frequencies to help the body both emotionally and physically, to balance you in both the emotional and physical aspects during the holiday season. So what equipment am I using? It's a handheld scanner that actually connects with a $38,000 piece of equipment. Thank goodness I didn't have to buy it. The unique educational tool teaches us how the body is performing. It communicates via biofrequencies and electromagnetic signals, and it identifies areas that are out of balance and delivers individualized frequencies to correct those imbalances. So the This revolutionary inner voice scan technology has three compelling energetic effects. First, balance. It facilitates balance in the presence of toxic energy. Clear. The toxic energy signatures are identified and removed. Transmute. It converts toxic energy into good energy. So what are inner voice scans? The handheld scanner is a technology inspired by discoveries of Tesla, Einstein, and many other renowned scientists. It is designed to communicate with the body via subtle biofrequencies and electromagnetic signals. It has a database with over 120,000 unique blueprint frequencies. And this handheld device allows us to compare your personal frequencies with those in order to help guide us to homeostasis, which is the body's natural state. So let's take a look at what this looks like. So when we do a scan, you will get an email, and the email will have a link in it. When you click on the link, this image will come up on either your phone or on your tablet or computer or wherever you're accessing your email. And so it has pulse tones, classic tones. It has the 4 frequencies, emotional frequencies that it has identified to help balance you. There's drop-down menus where you can play with these different parts of the music. And then you have a choice to listen for 5, 10, or continuous. And so then you would just click on that, and you would go into the music, and those subtle energy frequencies are embedded in the music. So your subconscious mind will pick up on it, and it knows what to do with that information. So also what's identified is color therapy, which is fascinating. So this particular individual needed orange and purple for their scan. So this is only part of it. So there's PDFs that are attached to your email. And one of the PDFs looks like this. So this gives you an example of an emotion that has been identified. So this particular person had conditional love versus unconditional love come up. And as you can see on the screen, there's positive emotions that are related with that and negative emotions that are related to that. So what I have my clients do is take a personal assessment, reading those emotions and being honest with oneself and say, maybe I'm feeling a little bit of this. And so this will also give you the color that will support helping to balance that out. Now, this is an inner voice scan without the vitals, okay? So you just get this information. This is an inner voice scan with the vitals, okay? And this is the scan we will be doing for our program. So as you can see, there's a little bit more information to this one. This particular person had emotionally disconnected versus emotionally integrated. And again, there's positive emotions associated with that, as well as negative emotions. And so at this point, it's, a self analyzing oneself to see where you're falling. But it also picks up your emotions that are going on in there. So this particular person had grief, relationship conflict, and communication conflict. There's also potential causes. And I tell people that this is very potential. It's not diagnosing anything. It's saying that possibly this could be contributing to this. And I tell people not to freak out about that, especially if there's parasites involved. In the United States, we often think that, parasites are only a third world country issue. It is not. Unfortunately, everyone, if you are human, animal, whatever, you're going to be affected by parasites at one point or another. So this inner voice with vitals also gives us some vital information about your body and potential things that your body may need support with. And then imbalances and suggestions are down here. So digestion, endocrine system, and respiratory system all came up for this individual. So a little bit about the color therapy. So if you are a client and you're coming to my office in person, you know that I do the color therapy while you're in the office. So the glasses are not included in the emotional support for the holidays program, but if you do want them to support your growth and your journey and your healing while we're doing the program, it is available for an additional fee of $160 if you're interested. It is not a requirement. So this is a different kind of report that gives us so much more information. This is called the Easy Scan, which includes the inner voice, your vitals, and comprehensive. So as you can see, this has food sensitivities that have come up. And on the right of your screen, you see some numbers. It says previous scan. That's actually the initial scan. When it scans you initially, this is what comes up. And then after optimization, this is what comes up. And we'll go into this further if you get the bonus of the upgrade. And I'll talk about that later. So here is another aspect of the Easy Scan. It also will scan your chakras. So again, the right side indicates initially what the chakras were out of balance. The left side shows that they were more in balance after the scan. It also gives us information about your meridians. So all the Chinese meridians, it gives us information. And this particular individual, again, the right is the initial, the left is after optimization. So as you can see, most of these ended up being green, except this one. This one ended up being a little bit low, even though it was good initially. And so what happens in this case is the body knows what the priorities are. Okay, so it says, let me borrow a little energy from this system right now, because there are other more important things that take precedence at this point in time. Some other information from the Easy Scan is gastrointestinal functions. And when you get your scan, if we do get the upgrade and get the Easy Scan, you'll actually be able to click on these and it'll show you additional information, which is just mind-blowing. Nutritional analysis is also part of the Easy Scan. Physical functionality. And again, you can click on some of these in your report and get more information. Toxicities also come up. So how does this work? You're wondering, like, what in the world? How is my voice actually giving me information about the rest of my body and what's going on in my body? So your body is like a finely tuned instrument. Every cell, every organ in your body has its own distinct frequency, which creates a harmonious symphony when every part is working well, and as it was designed, right? However, when these frequencies fall into chaos, whether by injury, diet, stress, emotion, it creates a disruption that is often so profound, we carry scars for life. There is a way you can identify the optimal frequencies of the cells, tissues, and organs of your body and restore them to a state of balance and harmony. This scan is done simply by the frequencies of your voice. Just like you've heard of iridology or iridology, where people read the iridides to see what's going on in the body. And the eyes are the window of the soul. So you can look at the iridide, which I've been trained to do, and be able to see what's going on in the body. Very similar. Your voice is unique. just like you. So again, who is this study or who is this emotional support within the holidays program for? If you suffer from anxiety, depression, pain, sleep, or other, just because you don't have those four doesn't mean you can't participate. I just want to know what it is, like grief, for example, if you're going through the grieving process. So let's see. So some results so far that I've experienced and seen in my clients, it calmed a client down after a panic attack, an anxiety attack. A client that was suffering from depression, it shifted them into a more positive mental state, just simply after listening to their frequencies. A client that was experiencing pain, it released some of the physical discomfort of digestion during digestion process. And sleep relaxed the mind and body to allow the client to sleep more soundly. So what's involved in this program? It's very simple, yet very powerful. So what we do is you call in once a week and leave a voicemail message. That's all you got to do. And I'll give you instructions on exactly what to say and for how long. And then your balancing harmonics and music and PDF files will be emailed to you. You listen to your balancing harmonics a minimum of 5 minutes a day. That's it. And then track your progress on a form that I will provide for you. So, is this emotional support for the holidays for you? Are you suffering from anxiety, bouts of depression, pain, and sleep problems? Do you believe that frequencies are all around us and can impact our health? Have you tried other things that haven't helped and are ready to try something new? So when does this program start and end? So I'm starting this week. So today, Monday, November 13th is the first day of this week. So, and then we'll end the week of January 7th, 2024. So what's included is you get one inner voice scan done each week for 8 weeks, and the reports again will be emailed to you. There'll be 3 group Zoom meetings, and then you'll have access to VLB Live's client portal for tracking your results. So you're probably wondering, okay, how much does it cost? What's the value? So your initial setup appointment is valued at $99. The 7 rescans are valued at $350. So just that alone is well over $449. So your cost to participate in this 8-week program is only $297, which saves you $152. And if you have additional family members that want to participate, I will give you a discount for them. They will only be charged $147. So again, the time frame of the program is we will typically meet the group meetings on Monday nights. Tonight, I just decided to just record it by myself and then share the link with everybody, in which I may do with the upcoming ones as well. So here are your bonuses. So when you sign up and pay by November 17th, which is this Friday, you will receive some extra things. You will get an upgrade to the Easy Scan. You'll get a free copper tongue scraper. You'll get 10% off of the lightweight colored glasses, making them only $144. You'll also get a beautiful free silk bag. And if you want additional ones, let's say you can't make up your mind and you want all 3 colors, then the additional ones are $4.97 a piece. And you would get free shipping on all of this. So if you, again, sign up and pay by the 17th, you'll get the upgrade and all of these wonderful goodies. And remember the Easy Scan. Let me see if I can find what the so this is what we'll be doing during the program, but you'll get this plus you'll get all of these other scans that I was showing you. You'll get all that other stuff. So that's your upgrade. Okay. So how do you sign up? You use the link below here to register. So just type that into your browser. So an invoice will be sent reflecting how many in your household will be participating. Because when you go to that link, you'll be required to fill out a form. And on that form, it'll ask, is there anybody else in your household that will be participating? So then you click and it will let me know how much to write your invoice for. So once full payment has been received, a package will be created for you to be able to schedule your scans. And if you register and pay by the 17th, which is this Friday, you'll get the extra bonuses. So I really want to support you during the holidays. I know that this can be a stressful time, a sad time, and let's make it a little easier this year because Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas, New Year's. Let me help you with the holidays. So thank you for watching, and I hope that this holiday season brings you peace, joy, and love.